Alright, looks like it worked. I decided to try binding a hotkey instead of going and clicking the button on OBS personally. And it seems to have worked. So, hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and before we get started, I noticed that Twitch has been deleting old streams, so something I'm going to be doing, starting with next weekend, I'm going to upload all of my archived streams that I've got still saved to my computer onto my YouTube channel. It's that tiny URL there at the bottom, and I'll probably preface them with a quick, hey, these are my streams from Twitch. But then once I've uploaded all the backlog, I will be uploading them I think since I do it twice a week and there's Saturday and Sunday, I'll just upload my streams every weekend. Which means I'll never catch up. Oh well. I guess that's what people get for not watching them live. I'm joking. Anyways, let's get on with the game. Yes, that's right. I was waiting for Shani. It is Shani, if I remember right. To get back home, because I needed to talk to her about something. I'm not sure what. The microphone looks to be a little lopsided. There we go. Come on. Finish loading. There we are. And unfortunately, there's no way to meditate at a fire inside a house, for some reason. That looks like she's almost ready to play a game of 10-pin. Just missing one bottle and you'd have a 10-pin setup ready. Oh look, there it is. Oh, that one's still got stuff in. Oh, I guess they all do. Oh, there's another. Actually, what was the precursor to 10-pin bowling? Wasn't it like something called Skittles or something like that? Because I remember someone I was listening to on a YouTube video or something like that had no idea that that was the case. Okay, I think I know what to do here, but I want to take care of the secondary quests before I move on to any of the primary quests, because I'm that kind of a person. And as I go to leave, okay, I was expecting the old lady to stop me and say, just go right on upstairs, again. Like, yes, I got your message the first 10 times. And I have a loud cat in the other room. Wonder what he knocked over. Fortunately, nothing dangerous is anywhere near where he can get at it. So he's probably just messing with his toys or something. Anyways, there's that sound effect again, and I want to find a fire. And I do know where to find one. The fun part is trying to get to it without a guide. Really? Map. Yeah, that's the only campfire in the entire temple quarter. What fun. Not. Okay, so take a right at this corner I'm currently at. Left, right, left, right. Right. That left. Right. Left. Alright. Though I almost missed that turnoff. But got a fireplace, and I don't know how long it'll be till Shani comes back. I don't think I've got any talents to distribute right now, correct? So let's see. Currently 3:30. let's meditate for 3 hours. And actually, anything I can... Ooh, there is stuff that I can do. Resistance to acid and acid-based potions. Ooh, the Hellhound Soul. Mix. Get a silver talent out of that. Crinford oil. I should make another of that. Alright, that sounds good. And then I will immediately be taking that potion. And then next time I meditate, I will have a silver talent to use. For things. Some things. And this one. Why are these tawny owls? Oh! Because that one contains a rubido. How interesting. Apparently that particular potion has mutagenic properties. So I presume that'll unlock something in here somewhere. This requires consumption of a mutagen on each of these. But it didn't tell me what mutagen, or what was unlocked by consumption of that mutagen, if anything. But a silver talent, I'll probably stick it in Igni, or Intelligence. That's right, because I need to boost my Intelligence to get to the higher levels of runes. So... yeah, I'll stick that silver talent that I just got in. Oh hey, she's on her way back home. Is there a way I can walk slower? Apparently not. Maybe if I had meditated for 1 more hour. Why are you walking so slow? This would look very creepy to any outsider. I'll just go and wait by the door. Then once she's actually entered, so will I. Hello, little guy. Things look like they might have gotten choppy again in my stream, which is mildly annoying. It's very smooth on the play style, or play screen. And this time I remembered to update the stream info. Come on.
Hello.
Okay, she legitimately just came. Okay, there she is, sitting in the darkness.
Finally, you found me.
Looks like it.
How'd you get past the old hag?
That nice lady downstairs?
She's made my life hell.
I'll have to find out what he knocked down later. Shouldn't be anything bad.
Old people are like that.
Though
At
not
least
in
my
my
rent is low.
experience.
Doctors earn little in Temeria. Many leave.
You stayed.
Someone had to.
Anyway,
Yes?
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, it is a long
I heard
day.
you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty. Best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. Ah, you wouldn't understand.
Interesting.
Sorry, Shani. I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, Zoltan Chive. His
Zoltan.
knowledge of weapons is unmatched.
Alright. All that faffery just to talk to Zoltan. Oh, and somehow that got me a level. Neat. So, I will have to find out how to get, or find a way to get that blacksmith back his tools so that he can make me stuff. So I'll definitely need to stop by the smithy. I don't think I'm going the right way.
Don't tell your brother. Think of your children. You're right. I'll show him.
Well, some moderately decent advice, especially for this particular technological age that the game is set in. Okay, so Zoltan's not in the bar like I thought he was. Oh, hey Siegfried. Alright, so I guess I should have tried following the arrow, or... No, he is! It's the stupid... The arrow does not look like it's pointing in the right place. Okay. Where's Zoltan sitting at?
I'll buy some cheap powder. Find customers, grow wealthy.
He doesn't seem to be sitting anywhere in here. Who is Conrad?
Whatever you can sell.
Oh, no, because that's not him. Not sure who Conrad is.
Fighting or watching?
Looking for a dwarf who is not present where the game says he should be present. Okay.
Ugh, how can they drink this? What is it anyway?
I suppose it's wine.
Wine? Couldn't pass for wine, stepbrother.
So, what is it?
Ugh, diluted dog's piss. Thus, I come here rarely.
I thought this was the only tavern around.
I live in the trade quarter, but the inns there are closed. Want to earn some coin?
You mentioned you might have a...
I know where to find fine spirit, but it requires a sword to get it.
You need a warrior to have a drink?
I know a place with 100-year-old wine from Toussaint.
What's the catch?
The wine cellar is in a house where monsters now haunt.
It'll cost 200 orens.
Deal. I'll return here at midnight.
Oh, apparently I already did it.
It wasn't easy, but I managed.
Splendid.
Huh.
I have no coin, though. Drank it all away. I'll keep one bottle. You take the rest for your toil.
Just as well. I don't have the bottles.
What? You cheat? Leave me be.
Interesting. Apparently I have to figure out where that wine cellar is. Because apparently I already emptied the house of whatever monsters were in it. Okay, so Zoltan is probably at the smith's. And the smith is the next step. Yeah, okay, it was Coleman there, but it's probably the next step in the sentry here. Oh, that's the armor of the order. Probably need to talk to him eventually anyway, but right now, that's where I... No, is that where I'm going? Mary Barry, Siegfried's Post, City Sewer, Collar, Port of the Five Rose, Cemetery, Vincent, Trade Quarter, Shani, Shani, Kalkstein, Vivaldi. Vivaldi's who I'm going for, because he's the one that Zoltan is staying with, not the blacksmith. Though I will probably want to talk to the blacksmith or the order smith, or both, for the quest that I just highlighted that I'm not actually doing. I did not cancel tracking the quest, I corrected tracking the quest. It is very obvious that this game is not the best done. Okay, so we got what, just regular dwarves? Yeah. If they weren't, they wouldn't have blue circles under them. That's Golan. And where's Zoltan? Isn't this where he hangs out? I could have sworn I saw him in here earlier. Stupid NPCs not being where they're supposed to be. Let's pop into the blacksmith's. Doubt he'll be there, but wouldn't hurt to check. Trader, that's the blacksmith. Can I go up the stairs without them scolding me? Yes. Zoltan, are you up here? No. Doesn't look like it. Back down we go. And now it seems the moon hath risen. So let's head back to the Hairy Bear and see if he actually be there. Though I doubt it. Alright. I think that was for a different game. I was just thinking with the moon of, when I was doing some research on some stuff, I noted or I looked up worlds for video games that had two moons, and for half a second I thought The Witcher was one of them, and I thought, let's look up and see if we can find it, and I went completely the wrong direction. And then I remembered, no, it's not Witcher that has the two moons. It's, oh, Wing Shreds, it's an Elder Scrolls game. Skyrim, that's what it was. Which is a game that I've not played and don't really have much interest in playing, in part because of hype aversion. People talking it up so much just soured my opinion of it slightly. Also partially meme overload in the form of the arrow to the knee business. But again, that's only a slight souring. And then there's the whole you gotta kill dragons to power up thing. And as a Dracophile, I don't much care for that. I like dragons. I don't want to kill them unless it's an absolutely necessary thing, like it's a specifically evil dragon killing people or something like that. There's Conrad still. And there's still no Zoltan. Right. Then, I guess... Apparently I have one more thing to talk to Shani about. Where is the one I was on? The one for Conrad. I don't know. It is really annoying that I can't find Zoltan. Let's do a Google. Okay. Yeah, I also found him where Vivaldi stays. Okay, so there's his map. There is a map of his movements. So I guess I'll open the map here. I'll probably find him somewhere between here and here, or at Vivaldi's, or at the Hairy Bear. This wouldn't be a problem if the map actually had the correct information on it. But it can only lock to places rather than people, apparently. Okay, so first, this is the direction we need to go. Next street over. Yeah, why is that so choppy? I'm not getting encoding errors anymore, so it's not that. Equip the correct room. Now let's see, if I don't find him in this direction, then I will swing back into Shani's place. That's Vincent. Yeah, I'll swing back into Shani's place, talk to her about the other thing, and then I will head back to Vivaldi's and see if he happens to be there at this time of night. Gonna be a whole lot of wandering for me in this game. He approached me immediately again. Yes. Shut up, old woman, I know. And I'm being rude on this in this case because it's an unnecessary cutscene.
Yes?
Apparently we have some more to talk
Shani.
about.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
Was that it? We had to have that conversation here? Apparently. Alright. Head back to Vivaldi's place, see if that's where Zoltan ended up after I left it to go find him. Okay, so map. Vivaldi's house is this way. Alright, Zoltan, please be here. I don't want to keep running around this city looking for you. Nope, it's just Vivaldi. Well, according to this thing that I found, he's at from 10:30, or at 10:30 in the morning. I should be able to find him there. Is there anything else that I can be doing right now. Could be doing that, but I don't want to. Let's do this private investigator thing. See if he's actually awake at this hour. I don't like that I have to put the quest I was on hold like that. Raymond Marlov.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Sure, scratch your collar. Is that it? Okay.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Go on.
Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately
Whatever
out of my
Kikimors
reach.
are.
With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll
It
see.
feels to me as
Just
though...
one thing. I think you're being followed.
Oh, that's nothing
Any
new.
suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Oh, that's nice. Midnight's the time I wanted to leave. Think. But, yeah, the Salamandran that he's talking about, I feel could have been the professor.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way.
There he is.
No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to
That
our
sounds like
best
Tony J.
agent.
I think this might even have been around the time that Tony J was still around.
Die, bastard!
I'll kill you!
Okay, that was apparently enough. And that's all of them. This guy's just still on fire. Take all that. How about you? Take your pin and your coins. Leave the dagger. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay. Well, that was somewhat productive, I guess. Talk to Jethro, I guess. None of those have the star on them. Which the star was that it's an active quest, presumably one that I can do now. So let's go talk to Jethro. Which is an odd name to say, in part, because I associate it with a specific character. Jethro Gibbs from NCIS. So yes, his full name is Leroy Jethro Gibbs, but no one calls him Leroy. Except, I think, his dad. In that one episode that he appeared in. Pretty sure nobody else. Am I going the wrong way again? Yes. Yes, I am. That choppiness is very disconcerting. And I just went in one big circle. Okay, gotta keep going this way. Alright, and this next road coming up here. Yep, there we are. And apparently, they're baiting a trap for me. Alright, Jethro. You've apparently got someone I need to talk to.
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this Salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you? The captain would kill me.
Maybe I can persuade you.
Powder would help.
I don't think I've got any. Yeah, because I've left all of it behind when I've found it. Because I didn't have any need for drugs. Alright, looks like I have to go to the warehouse, because there should still be some remains in the warehouse. Annoying that I have to bribe the guard to help me catch criminals, but oh well. That's a thing sometimes. Alright. The warehouse is just down here again. I'm starting to actually remember how this city's laid out. What? Are they attacking me? Apparently. Maybe I should have left them to fight it out between each other first. Heck, they might have actually retaliated, or started attacking me because I threw fire at the guy they were fighting, and that freaked them out or something. I don't know. I guess all that's mine now. Yeah, there's just another bandit leader. Who doesn't care that I just killed all those other bandits? Okay. Nope, looks like this place has been cleared out of the remains. So, that means I have to go into Hairy Bear and actually purchase some drugs. How annoying. Probably should have just grabbed one case
Who's
in
there?
case I needed it.
Just a witcher.
Just?
Geralt, greetings.
Zoltan!
A show of force. They smashed a window and packed 3 bolts in Coleman's gut. Used dispersive bolt heads. A Havkar speciality. And highly illegal.
Who killed him?
Damn Scoia'tael. Now folk will call him a good man, saying how he helped old ladies. A sense of pogrom approaching. The damn shits threw up a list of enemies, and they've begun eliminating them without regard for the consequences.
Why,
Of course.
Anger? Revenge? Some elven youth probably overdosed. A note on one of the bolts read, White Death Trader. He was selling Fistech to kids. Cheaper than anyone else. And you know how addictive it is.
I'm surprised they acted in town.
They feel strong now they've got arms. Some fool did business with them. I suspect Harren Brog. What terrible times.
Yes, it was in fact Heron who did it.
Fragmenting tip. Enters the stomach as 1, exits the back as 3, mincing the internal organs. Hawker's specialty. Useless against armored soldiers. The tips burst on the surface of even the lightest armor. They're used to kill civilians, for show, as a cruel warning. I know where the weapons that killed Coleman came from. I need to avoid those situations, remain neutral, not get involved.
Well, I kind of was not getting involved. Because that was business between Heron and the Scoia'tael. Zoltan, wait. I need to talk to you.
Terrible times, Geralt. Terrible times, Geralt. Terrible times, Geralt.
Let me talk to you about this quest I'm on. Come on, are you going out the back door that I cannot actively walk through?
Terrible times, Geralt.
Apparently. Alright, how about you?
What do you want, Wolf?
You know where I can get the things?
See
No.
ya.
Innkeeper, how about you?
With Coleman.
Now the salamanders? But you didn't.
So
Okay. That means I need to hunt down some salamanders. Now, where are we headed? Hey, maybe Zoltan's back at Vivaldi's. Which is near where I'm headed. Means I'm probably going to get attacked when I get there. Oh, come on, you could not have known I was there. There. I think I got my 1 drugs. Oh, hello.
I'll kill you!
No, you won't. Harumph. Well, like I noted, let's stop in at Vivaldi's while we're here and see if he's got what I'm looking for. And namely Zoltan. Nope, no Zoltan. Where in darkness' name could that dwarf be? Ah well. Back to Jethro. Oh, no, there it is. Encoding overloaded somehow. Even though I've got things turned down as low as I can. Shadows missed my turn off. Maybe I do have my videos options set too high. Let's say low. See if that helps. Means I'll probably get those weird choppy walk animations again, but hopefully that helps out. Yeah, it says that it's recording at 30 frames per second, which is what I've got it set to. So hopefully that's fixed the choppiness problem. Shadows, this stupid town. Ah, I need to cut through the churchyard. That'll be the fastest way. These unknown herbs, which for some reason I can't pick unless I know exactly what they are. This is an odd choice. I can take potions without knowing what they are. There, I got you a gift.
I never turn down good fizz tech.
Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebiota Hospital.
Thanks. Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Tala, the fence.
Before I went down the sewers.
I marked the place on the map.
You
should drop that.
I already talked to Taller.
Maybe, but not today.
See ya.
Okay. So, there's Taller's house. But my next location is right here. Interesting that it doesn't seem to have a back door. Am I? Yeah, I'm in the right place. I just went the long way around. There's no back door. There he is.
Some kind of curse.
Stay away from the prisoner.
It's not. Here's my permission from the captain of the guard.
Stay away from the prisoner.
I want to ask some questions. Shh, he's talking.
Kalkstein.
Really?
He's passed out. Shove off.
There's a commotion in the corridor.
Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them.
We'll all die.
Hi, boys. upstairs? Doesn't look like it. Getting a lot of action tonight. Wow, my inventory is getting full. I need to sell some stuff. But first, let's go talk to Kalkstein. Were you asleep at your post? I mean, honestly, we just had, like, 7 bandits, or thugs, whatever, just charge right into the hospital. Excuse me, that you were so adamant to keep me out of when I decided I needed to stop by for... Stop by for a visit. Okay. So, first, go ahead and talk to Kalkstein. And it is somewhat suggestive, considering the stuff in the journal where we muse that Kalkstein is part gnomish, that he lives in the non-human quarter.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
No, you were asleep.
Let's talk about Salamandra. I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization.
What evidence?
The wounded Salamander mentioned you.
That's likely, since I hired him.
What for?
To help with my experiments. I had no idea he belonged to a secret organization.
I suppose he distilled the 5th essence and dusted the Philosopher's Stone?
He protected me from Salamandra and did other tasks. He risked his life for me, and your sarcasm will not change that. Get out of my sight, mutant.
I believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
Pretty sure he's not involved, considering they accosted him outside of Vizima. Because if he was helping them, then they wouldn't have had to do that. They could have just approached him. So it's... Let's see. Gotta talk to Raymond. So while we're over here, again, let's stop into Vivaldi's and see if Zoltan is back. Nope. At least that's a fast transition screen. Oop. Hello, Mr. Assassin.
Challenge the Salamandra.
I more than dare to challenge them, I dare to destroy them. So, got anything interesting for me? Oops. Apparently I can just attack that poor man. apparently nobody
I'm all
cares
ears,
when I
White
wake them up in the
Wolf.
middle of the night.
So, I got to the prisoner.
He spill anything?
Didn't have time. Ramsmeat's men attacked.
You sure? Strange. Ramsmeat wants Salamandra gone, unless something I don't know about has occurred.
Javed might have scared him, or paid him off.
Something to check. Did you get anything out of the prisoner?
One word. Kalkstein.
Makes sense. Kalkstein's known to be a talented alchemist. He could be helping Javed with his experiments.
I've met Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal.
That might be true, but we need to check all our leads. Let's get to work. I'll ask around town, talk to my contacts. You keep an eye on Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Get to know his plans and secrets.
How do you want to proceed?
Patience. This is just like fishing.
I prefer hunting.
Then
Well, that
gain
requires
Kalkstein's trust.
patience as well.
Do him a favor. Learn something that interests him. You could get him to hire you. And talk to Ramsmeat, but don't overdo it. There's one with a short temper.
I've got more to talk to you about.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
So, I questioned the captain of the city guard.
Any conclusions?
I think he's innocent.
Surprising. Sure he didn't pull the wool over your eyes?
Don't worry about my eyesight. It's not Vincent.
All right, I'll cross him off our list of suspects. For now. He's hiding something, that's clear. But I'll look into that later. What about our other leads?
Okay.
See you soon.
I guess that's all that was. Okay, it just ended there with I need to talk to him about Kalkstein. So apparently I just had to leave the conversation long enough for that to update.
How do you want?
Pay.
I prefer
Then. And talk.
Apparently I need to talk to him about Kalkstein, but I can't talk to him about Kalkstein. Alright, guess I gotta talk to Ramsmeat. At least until I can find Zoltan. So let's see. Yeah, it's talking about him in the temple quarter. Which I can't get to yet. Okay, wrong way. So, what shall I do next? This is a good one. I kind of want to go back to the swamp and see what I can do there. Actually, you know what? Let's go do the cemetery, because there's probably a bunch of stuff I can do there. Even though I've got Ramsmeat to talk to. Yeah, let's talk to Ramsmeat. Then we'll go to the graveyard. Then once I've picked the graveyard clean, I'll try and continue on the tower quest. For a moment there I saw bandit leader or whatever that said and was worried he'd attack me like those other ones did, but there's mostly some chill bandits here. Mostly. Here's Monroe.
What do you want, Wolf?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
I've seen a lot. Have a problem with that?
Best tell me all you know. The name Azar mean anything?
I have a rule. Before I slit someone's throat, I give them some advice. Never threaten me. Make sure you remember that. I mean, image is everything, right?
I'm not trying to threaten you.
I need to talk to you about Salamandra.
Quickly.
When I ask about Salamandra, your henchmen get shifty.
They're like me. We don't like Salamandra.
I see. Settling scores in the underworld.
Anything else?
Why did you contact Witcher Berengar?
What's it to you?
He was my
Where
brother.
did I get that from?
Take a good look. Do I seem like a whore to you?
No.
So why are you trying to fuck me? Again, what's it to you?
He was a friend. I suspect Salamandra had something to do with his disappearance.
You choose your friends poorly. Berengar schemed with Salamandra, and that's why we had our eye on him. As they say, keep your friends close, and your enemies closer. He disappeared in the swamp. Kalkstein hired one of my boys to find him. Then he disappeared. That's all. Now get lost.
Your people attacked me at the hospital.
You cracked?
There we are.
I sent them there to bring back one of ours.
Let's say I believe you. I think I have this figured out.
Do I? Ooh.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
Spit it out.
Let's summarize.
Go on.
You and yours get nervous whenever you see the Salamander sign.
No shit.
Nothing unusual, given that you're battling them for influence.
You sure?
Oh yeah. I can smell your fear.
You annoy me.
You suspected Salamandra sent me to kill you, the same with Berengar.
I thought he would lead me to Salamandra's leader.
But Berengar disappeared. Your man, however, did learn something.
Unfortunately, he ran afoul of Salamandra. Then the guards captured him. Those I sent to help, you cut up.
Your boys were really nervous. Nervous and aggressive.
They expected Salamandra would attack and might have mistaken you for them. What did my man say?
Not much. He was badly injured.
I think I get it.
A misunderstanding, then. I forgive you for killing my crew. You're all right, Wolf.
I know you're fighting Salamandra. I'm hunting them too.
Javed wants to take over my business. He decided to start with the girls. Know why? Though he left Zerakenia long ago and trained to be a mage, deep inside, he's remained a fucked up wild man. Now you get it?
Not really.
He's driven by instinct. Thinks with that Zerakanian cock of his. And he's got some strange fetishes. Likes fire. My girls are scared shitless. And they don't scare that easily.
Thanks. That helped.
No problem.
Okay, so I'm kind of seeing the chain of events. Is the whole Berengar thing happened. Berengar went off into the swamp. Kalkstein hired one of Ramsmeat's guys to go follow him. And that guy also was supposed to be undercover in Salamandra at the same time. And when Berengar found out he was being followed by this guy, they fought. He got the undercover guy got badly injured and was taken in his Salamandra disguise to the hospital, and that's where everything seems to have happened. So I'm quite certain that's how things went down. So let's go talk to Raymond. Since I can't find Zoltan anywhere.
Fighting or what?
There's Monroe. That's an interesting thought. Zoltan went out the back of the hairy bear. What is actually behind the hairy bear? I don't know, I can't get back there that way. If we head up around here... So this is where I just was. So the hairy bear is like right under here. That means that it probably leads to like the cellar or something. Alright, just wanted to check. Looks like that guy was a little late. Okay. Oh, would you look at that?
Die, shit-eater!
Come on. Oh, come on. It deselected my spell.
I'll kill you!
What's that little run around for, huh?
Thanks, Geralt. You saved my life. The bastards snuck in here. Somehow they found out I'm after them.
Who? What happened?
Salamandra. I was a step away from solving the mystery. One small step.
Relax, Raymond. You're safe now.
Not likely. They're following me day and night. I gotta find a way to lose them.
What do we do?
I'll set a false trail. You question the new suspects.
Who?
Here, take these notes. They list all the key leads.
What do you intend to do?
They're on my heels, so I've got to disappear. I'll draw them away while you pursue the investigation. I'll find you, White Wolf.
Okay, then. Varden, huh? Yep, and already have proof of his innocence. Ooh, assassin's dagger, huh? Who had that one? Is it you, Burning Man? No, I already looted you entirely. How about you? No, that's just a regular steel dagger. That goes where the daggers go where the torch goes. So I guess I'll leave the dagger be. Because I just figured maybe an assassin's dagger would be handy for something. But a torch could be handier still.
Mr. Marlowe sent me.
What's happening?
Raymond said he has some new information. Come to his house as soon as you can.
Thanks for the message.
Okay, back in we go. Upstairs, I presume. Yep. You just went out the door, then I went out the door, and suddenly you were in bed again.
Tell me.
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
How much do I owe you?
200 orens.
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the Prophet Lebiota. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
The simple nature's recipes.
All right, 200 orans.
I think that was
Down
the
to
next line of that
business.
song.
They transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise, but I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shani's a good friend of yours, right? Ask her to do an autopsy, once we know the cause of death.
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
That's my job.
See you later.
It kind of is. Okay, my pendant is shaking like mad. Pretty sure that's not a good thing. It says there's monsters nearby. Suddenly it's quieted? How curious. Apparently my pendant thought that Raymond was a monster. Okay. Apparently I have to tell him I found proof of his innocence before I actually speak to him about the fact that he was a suspect. But the next thing I was planning on doing was to go into the graveyard. So I'm gonna basically cancel my quest for a moment and head graveyard way. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've got these monster hunting quests, and I think it more likely that I'll find the monsters in question in the graveyard, and I never noticed this before. Nothing I can get down there anyway, it looks like. Yeah, so if I go into the graveyard, there's probably a bunch of these things I need to hunt down living there. And then I can check those quests off. Locked. Of course it is. And why does the map say that the gravedigger is here? Rumph. And I know Shani's not in the cathedral right now, because it's early morning. So she's more than likely at her apartment. So let's head that way. Currently 5:30. Forgot hitting Alt-Shift brings up the keyboard choice thing. Okay, so it's from here, right, left, right, right. And once again, excuse me while I'm passing through. Nope. Moving right along. Yes, yes.
Hello.
Sounds like a parrot at this point.
Geralt,
Ooh,
we need to talk.
night clothes. Okay.
Some people died in a fight at the hospital. Were you involved? Explain yourself.
I wanted to question a prisoner, one of your patients, but thugs interrupted us. It was their bodies the guard discovered later.
The guards helped me fight them.
Anyway, the prisoner is being transported to a safe location.
Thanks, Shani.
Just watching out for you.
But the prisoner's dead.
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
I
really
need your help
awkward
with
for
an
me.
autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
I've got one more thing to talk to you about, apparently. Come on. Come on, game.
Yes?
Shani,
I wanted to talk.
what is it?
This is the same
Sometimes I
thing.
dream about the...
I'm sorry.
But that's it.
Yes, it is.
Thanks.
Don't mention.
Okay. Wonder why it was blue, if it was something else. Or if it was the same thing again. As noticed, it was grayed out in the second option available. Okay, so... next on the list for that... talk to Vincent. Though I do want to double check. In here. Let me see which ones I've got. By first typing down the names of all of them. And then I'll go into my inventory and take a look at what ones are there. And finally, Cathar. So I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's right, because Helkstein already had one of them. So. Sephirah. Means there's one of these that I'm not going to recognize the name of on my list. Sephirah. Vina. Oth. Malkad. Shochma. That's the one that he already had. So I'm missing Kazath, Yasath, Netza, and Cathar. And Cathar is the one that comes up at random, according to this. So Destiny will throw it in my hands. So Netza is the Tower Sentry. Okay. Yasath is the cave in the swamp. And Kasath is the brickmaker's leader. Okay. So I'm going to switch tacks on my quest. I'll do this one. But I probably can't talk to that guy until it is properly morning, and I've got some meditation to do. So let's get to the fireplace. I can remember the way. Yep, here we are. I did remember the way. Sorry, I have this unfortunate habit of eating my lips when I fidget. Okay, so as noted, I'm going to put that 1 silver talent in intelligence, but I can't do anything with this for now. I've got 3 talents I can put into stuff. Or I could make it Igni. I would increase the amount of endurance it costs. I don't have these yet. Like, I need to find their signs before I can do anything with them. Got a bunch of stuff that I haven't touched yet in these. So let's do like this. None of these boost to hit. Those require me to be badly wounded. So we'll boost the crushing blow, hail of blows, and the half spin. So, the precise hit. Because I like being able to hit my opponents. Then do I have anything in alchemy I can make? Doesn't look like it. So we will meditate till dawn. I'm apparently already on the cusp of another level, though. I wonder if it actually, like, holds off on levels until you've actually gotten the, yeah. Until you've actually gotten the experience points and used your talents. That's what I meant to say. Until you've actually used the talents you've earned, it stops you from leveling up. Get out of the way. I haven't heard that sound in a while. About face. Of course, I've been running around at night for a while, so no wonder I haven't heard it. It'd be easier if he could run instead of jog. Alright, so this is where I talk to him, and he says that he needs the tools that are being in use somewhere else, and sends me on a thing.
Will you sell me your wares?
Zoltan, praise.
Would you make me a lightning rod? A long metal...
I know what one is. We used them in Mahakam, when humans still prayed to storms. You haven't learnt much about lightning rods since.
Can you make a lightning rod?
Are you trying to offend me, or can't you control what you say? I can, for 50 orens.
Deal.
Come back
later. I, in
later.
fact, can't control what he says.
Need something?
The lightning rod?
It's ready. 50 orens.
50 orens, like we agreed.
Okay. To the swamp. Got a lot to do there. I do think it neat that they animated him actually moving people aside when you run into him. This is one of those nice touches. them out here. If what's name, the merchant guy, is out here, I can chat with him too.
Like the look of me?
Duvarden. Thought it started with an L.
Yes?
I've nearly completed my investigation.
All right, speak.
If you don't work with Salamandra, who are you?
So I basically
Modest
missed a whole
merchant.
section.
Allow me to show gratitude with a gift.
Quit bluffing, Declan.
This symbol signifies my secret society. We seek to destroy Salamandra.
Learn anything useful?
The Salamanders have risked much. This is a political matter, let me tell you. Some larger schemes at play in Redania. Few people know the secret. King Foltest, the Lodge of Sorceresses, and I watch the northern border.
How does this relate to Salamandra?
Azar Javed has sent a special force north. My men saw them. He too knows something's brewing and is making preparations.
My headphones are so tight. There. A little wonky looking though.
Yes?
Really need to find a pair of back of the head studio headphones. Okay, so I can't just straight up sell him all those brooches that I've been gathering. Alright. I guess if there's nothing of interest in there for me. He said something about the symbol of his secret society. Which I don't really see. Oh. So yeah, I've already taken care of most of that. Got these unknown potions. Very tempting to just drink the unknown potions, see what they do. It's a little better, I think. Having taken things off and on again. Excuse me, Mr. Ferryman.
Take me to the...
Time's a... Ready?
How many...
There. And yep, I can skip that animation. That's nice. So I got a few people to talk to. And I don't have anything that is particularly helpful against a golem.
The waters seem unsettled.
Gramps?
Hello, son.
I'm not your son, Gramps.
You guessed my name. They call me Gramps around here.
They call me all kinds of things. Mostly Geralt, or Scabbed Freak.
Well, people exaggerate. I don't see many scabs. No offense.
None taken. But I'm likely to earn some trekking through this swamp.
Yes?
I'm looking for work.
Ah, swords. I suspect I know the type of work you seek. Perhaps you could escort me to the chapel for my prayers. I'm old and no longer good at driving monsters off with my staff.
I was thinking about paying work, but all right, I'll take you there.
Not so fast, son. I'm old and not so high as you.
The waters seem unsettled.
Or are you going to start heading out that way, or are you following me? I think you're following me. Okay. Fortunately, I've actually been to this statue. Oh, we're going past that. I guess. Unless... Yeah, there we are. I'll stop in at Vasca's place after I've taken Gramps out to his statue shrine.
Enough! I've had enough!
Oh, nothing beats meat.
These boggy holes must be clay pits.
Enough! I've had enough! Enough! I've had enough!
Why are you running into the water? That one probably would have just ignored us. Because you immediately flinched as soon as it approached, I had to fight it. Okay. Gotta go this way. And then take a left at the next fort. Which isn't for a while yet. Hi guys. Have some fire. A whole lot of critters in this game. Kinda interesting, actually. Especially since you can't interact with them, like, in any meaningful way. Still a bunch of drowner remains just laying about, looks like.
Enough! I've had enough!
Any others show up? No, but he has once again just run out into the middle of the swamp water for no apparent reason. Like he's trying to get attacked by drowners. Alright, here's your altar.
Here we are. Thank you, son.
I'm not your son.
I like you. Visit me sometime. I'll show you my books, serve you some tea, and goulash. You're a witcher, yes? I met another of your kind recently, but he lacked courtesy. He demanded to know about the Circle of Elements.
What about the Circle of Elements?
It's a place
I have no
of
doubt
power
that
devoted to the
Baron
element of
Gar you're
soil.
talking to.
The Druids watch over it. Speak to them if you wish to know more.
Another witcher? What can you tell me about him?
Well, not much, son. He wanted about asking questions and looking like one with a sour stomach.
I'm not so interested in that.
Yeah, I know. He feared something or someone. Spent most of his time near the pits where those village idiots burrow in clay.
Thanks, Gramps. That helps.
Yeah, that was Baron Gar. Okay. So... I wish to speak with Vasca before I do anything with the Druids. So I guess I'm off to do that. That's right, the obelisks are probably where I put these Sephirah stones. I wonder if these are actually the names of the real-world Kabbalist Sephirah. They're entirely made-up syllables for this series. I know an easy way to find out is just to look up Kabbalist Sephirah. Which, unlike the Sephirah in this, is spelled with an H at the end.
Want to ask something?
So that it very much looks like Sephiroth. Let me see if I can sell you some stuff. Like all this alcohol that I'm not going to use. I mean, I'll use the stuff that makes for good potion catalyst, but no interest in hanging on to any of the rest of it. That cleared up a huge chunk of my inventory.
Want to...
What do you do here?
We mine clay to form bricks we bake in ovens.
It's profitable?
No. Though the city grows in need of bricks, the carriers and merchants snatch most of our profit.
Maybe you should move.
Never. We know only brick making.
Do what you will.
Want to ask something?
Do you have monster problems?
Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits.
What are they like?
As if drowned, then resurrected.
Drowners. I can finish them.
We're poor folks. I can pay no more than 50 orens.
That's enough. Where are they?
Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end, you'll spot our tormentors.
So...
I've killed the drowners.
You showed us mercy, yet I deceived you, but you cannot leave unrewarded. Take this amulet. It's Kezath, the symbol of mercy.
Will do.
Wonderful.
That's good enough for me.
Now we prepare for the coming of the lords.
Who are these lords?
We worship them and receive the grace of those from the eternal deep.
I keep thinking of the fish people, Vodunoi.
How dare you? Those names offend the lords.
Well, they are then. They are the deep ones. Okay. So... next on the list, I suppose... I need to go talk to the Druids. As Yasath, there's a cave. Then Netzah's the sentry and Cathar's the one that I'll get at random. So I need to see if I can figure out where this cave was. Oh, right there. That was handy. So, in that case, it was a cave. It's not like I need to stick to the land path. Anything that tries to kill me in these waters, I can kill back. But as Gramps needed me to get through this place, it's a wonder he would run into the swamp water. As I previously mentioned. So strange looking. Okay, so the cave should be, yep, right there.
A cave entrance.
Oh, hello. I need some stuff from you. I need to loot your remains so that I can get... Come on. Get proof that I've slain you guys for whatever that one quest is. Oh, come on, you're not dropping any remains. Ooh. There's a fireplace over there in case I need it, which I don't think I really need it right now. Does this wind up being a dark cave? A blue cave. With a wolf inside. You know what, just to be on the safe side, I think I'll take a bottle of cat. Couldn't have attacked me. Oh, but I do need wolf pelts for one of my quests, that's right. Kinda forgot about that. So I guess I'm gonna have to clear out this cave of wolf pelts until I find my thing and 10 wolf pelts. Say my thing, but it's the Sephirah that I came after. The Yasath. There, wolf. There's two. I just rolled for no reason. A wraith. In the sarcophagus of someone named Vran. Now, as this is a wraith, steel sword, not the best weapon axe. Ah, Yasath. Yeah, I'll sell the gold ring. I'll leave him his weapons though. What's this circle of hanging stones? Ah, this is a new rune, I believe. Come on, let me. The wolf's bodies and try and activate this again. Pen, ooh, for Quen, and that's one that I'm gonna quite enjoy. Because, ooh, and it has a reflective ability. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna build this one up a lot. I like me a good shield. Wait, that's the direction I just came from. I was wondering why there was a second Vran sarcophagus. It's because there wasn't. There was just one. To my meteorite sword. Because obviously wolves don't count as monsters. I hope there's a way to increase the duration of that. Oh, hello. Anyone else? Yeah, looks like we got another guy coming up. And now I'm gonna have to take a recount of how many wolf pelts I've gathered. Wolf pelts, 8. Okay. So we've got 2 more wolves to take out before I'm done with that quest. Okay. Looks like there's an area there I haven't seen yet, which connects to the place I'm going. A lot of mushrooms. Some strange green vapor. I don't think I need to get any of these mushrooms. Why not? Okay, so that's what they look like in the menu. Yeah, I don't have any. Alright. In that case, let's get some suent mushroom ingredients. There, once I've looted this place. Got that one, or those 2 more wolf pelts. Okay, I think that area is blocked off is why it doesn't go anywhere. Means any more wolves that I would come across. Ah, hello. That's what I was looking for. And with that, I just need 1 more. I do find its name to be somewhat interesting. Circle of Hanging Stones. And while that, and yet there's only 2 stones that are hanging around it. And 2 stones does not a circle make. Okay, yeah, there's the 1 more big chamber. And that's the way out, I believe. No? Yes? Yes. Means I need to explore down this way a little and see if there's a wolf in this direction. Doesn't look like it. Nope, no wolf. Huh. Do a quick Google. This wolf contract, because I just need that 1 more. Ah, okay. More can be found in the next location I'm headed. Google is such a useful thing. Okay, so I am headed there. Before I... That was a strange sound effect. Before I do that, I think I've got some talents to spend. Yep. And I'm going to be spending them on my new ability. Haha, yes, there's an increase to duration ability there. Ooh, that's handy. Yes, I am going to master Quen as quickly as possible. So I just needed to do that. Like I say, I'm not sure you can stockpile talents and then spend them all at once. But I am noticing something kind of interesting with the symbols of the spells there. No, I don't have anything correctly equipped right now. I was trying to light them on fire, but my stamina was too low. And then it turns out I still had my steel sword equipped. I wish the game was a bit more intelligent about that. At least I did some decent damage to him with my Quen. Oh wait. When he performs an attack. Ah, okay. The fact that I go to attack causes them to turn off as well. Boom. Boost my signs. Please don't let the others notice me. Please don't let the others notice me. Looks like one of them has, in fact, noticed me. Oh, come on. That was supposed to increase the range, wasn't it? That is very annoying. So was I supposed to get stuff from Blutzuger? Don't think so. Still gonna loot them anyway. A corpse next to a fireplace. Wasn't this interesting? And apparently this is the Golem burial ground.
Odd place. Looks like these giants froze mid-motion. Must have been some time ago.
Interesting. Wonder if I have to fight them to activate the golem. Checking how much time I've got. That's a potion base. Oh, hey, and there's even some buried in the ground. It looks like we don't have to construct additional pylons. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where the tower emerges from. So I think I'll go talk to the Druids about the lightning ritual. Then I will head back round to,
Huge trees, strange symbols, tamed beasts, even a dryad. This must be the Druid's Grove.
Curious about the dryad. That says that's who Morin there is. Circle of unwanted power. Interesting. You guys down here who happen to be free game. have the pelts that I'm looking for. And I can sell the remainder to somewhere, probably. Okay, so I should probably talk to their elder. Or Yavin, since he's the named one, but I'll talk to the elder first.
What is it?
Huh. Ooh. Yes, I do want that. Plant. Okay. I suppose that's to be figured, but... I've got a lot of stuff that I've not been doing anything with over here.
What is it?
You druids control nature's forces, right?
No, we cannot. Rather, we live by its rhythms.
You train wild animals, and you can stir up a storm?
No, I mean yes, but not by force.
Well, I need a tempest with thunder and lightning. Can you create one?
I can, but as I said...
I'll pay. Call it a donation toward the prevention of further devastation of the environment.
500 orens.
That's too much.
Things are getting more expensive, and we have to live somehow.
500 it is.
Come back when you're ready.
Here's 500 orens. I await my storm.
It's no easy feat. I'm no common mage, harnessing storms with absurd stone posts.
Here's the rain.
What posts?
Anyone magical can activate the 3 stone posts at the golem burial ground. They attract lightning.
Maybe I can use the posts to wake the golem.
Fortunately, that creature stands beyond the post's range. Experimenting with nature's forces can only bring misfortune.
How are the posts activated?
Touch them while intending to attract a storm. But danger abounds. A careless instant can cost your life.
I'll be careful. Farewell.
I know your intention, Witcher, and I would prepare. Imbibe some of those potions, for you'll need them.
A witcher without potions is half a witcher druid.
Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I actually want to talk to Yavin.
Welcome to the Druid's Grove, traveler.
Greetings.
Marvelous place. I come here when I need to think, and the peacefulness helps clear my mind. Even a witcher is welcome here.
One more word about my accepting my otherness and finding the home I never had, and I'll cry like a baby.
Sarcasm only serves to expose your inhibitions.
Ooh, an elven psychoanalyst.
I spent decades among humans. I find your kind as complicated as the schematics of a flail.
Decades? Live that long among humans, you're bound to become more like them than you ever wanted to be.
Are you speaking from experience, Monster Slayer?
A sharp wit. I'm Geralt.
My name's Yavin.
Let's talk.
Yes, Yavin.
I'm looking for witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor. I need a letter delivered to Vizima, where I'm not welcome. As a witcher, you should find little difficulty tending to monsters on the way and avoiding trouble with the guards at the city gates.
Who's the letter to?
I'd be obliged if you could deliver it to Vivaldi, a dwarf living in town, and then return his reply to me.
I'll do it. I'm going to Vizima anyway.
Thank you.
Nice. Can I do anything with this circle? Ah, learn the Irden sign. It's a trap sign, apparently. So, considering her state, I'm going to stop the stream here and, yeah, there. Talk to her off stream hope stuff like this doesn't keep showing up in this series. So, I guess that's it for tonight. And I'll see you guys on a different channel or stream or whatever. So, till the next, live well.